Hello everyone, welcome to another video from Your Tech Today. In this video we're going to have a look at LED fog lamps. So I have two types of fog lamps made by two different companies. So I basically bought these for my car. One is a 51 watt into 2 and one is a 27 watts into 2. So the 51 watt is ideal for a car or a truck or whatever you have, and the 27 watts is ideal for a bike. But I think I'll be putting both of them on my car together. But anyways, let's have a look at it. So I bought this from Amazon.com, and I'll leave the best links in the description below where you can get these. So these particular ones which I'm showing you are available on Amazon.com, and I had bought it in the US. There are some similar products available on Amazon.in also, which I will leave a link in the description too, and you can buy similar product to what I'm showing you from Amazon.in also. And if you are in the US, you can definitely buy this from Amazon.com. The prices on these two are also quite good, so they're not very expensive. So let's take a look at the 51 watt kit. So it's a pretty big box and pretty heavy also, I would say. I did not expect so much of weight. So it comes in a plain white box, nothing is written on top except a bit of sticker here describing what it is. So it's 2 into 51 watts red spot work light. So spot beam is a 30-degree wide angle light beam. So you get this in a wide angle also, which is a 60-degree wide throw of the lights. So on opening the box, we find this leaflet over here. So this is made by a company called Nilight, and these are some of the other products which this company makes. So the reviews on Amazon were pretty good for these lights, so that's why I went ahead and bought these. So on the back, they tell you thank you for purchasing, and they tell you the installation instructions. So if you are interested, you can pause and read this. So basically you have to buy a wiring harness also. Not necessary, but it is much easier and cheaper also to buy just a wiring harness like this. So this is what I bought. This is for the 27 watts and this is for the 51 watts. So this is what the wiring harness looks like. So it's like a complete ready to install wiring harness with a relay in the middle and a switch also, and the switch has a rubber gasket also around it, sort of like that. And so it's ready to install. So it's better you buy this rather than making it yourself. These are pretty cheap also, and you have some connectors and you have some documentation. Again, they tell you how to install the lights to these. So you can pause and have a look. So let's keep the wiring harness aside and continue with the lights. So this was the documentation, and it comes packed like this. So the foam is really nice. You can see there's a lot of gap between the edge of the box and the foam, and these are the lights here. So there are very rare chances that the lights might get damaged because the packing is quite nice. So I'll just remove one of them. Both are identical. Okay, a heavy thing. So as you can see, it's all I think it's aluminium heatsink kind of a design on the back. You can see it's all waterproof, and this is the wire. It's really sturdily built, I must say. I mean, the weight on this is quite a lot. I think it will be about a kg or maybe even more than that. So I ordered this red version because I think this would look better. It comes in black also. So there are these are each individual 3 watt LEDs, and they have their own reflector. So the whole thing is not a reflector. Each LED has its own reflector, and I think they're focused in a similar way. When we install these, we'll come to know how the beam pattern is. And these are 3 watts each, and they're made by a good company. I think it's Epistar or some other company like that. I don't think it is Cree or anything. So there are 17 of those, and each is 3 watts, so it comes to 51 watts. And I think it should be pretty powerful. So it's 51 watts total at 12 volts, and you can install, I think, up to 24 volts also, and it will handle it. So if your truck or car runs on 24 volts, I think these are still compatible. So minimum is 12 volts what you need to install. So really good build quality. So have a closer look at it. The red looks really nice, and I think it's sealed quite shut that no water can go inside. This feels like plastic on the front, so I don't know how durable it will be against stones or daily use on the road or even off-road. So we'll come to know, and if anything is there, if they break or something, I will leave it in the description below. So do remember to read the description. If there are any problems with these lights, I will leave it over there. So this is all metal and this is plastic. So let's take a look at the mounting hardware also. So it comes in its own bag with each light. So you get pretty good quality clamps also with this. It's nice, good quality metal. Even the nuts and bolts are really good ones. So I think they should be able to hold the lights properly on your vehicle. So only when I install these, I'll come to know how useful or how easy the process was installing them. But as of now, it looks good. So guys, this was the 51 watt model, so two of them. They do come in dual kits only. I did not find a single light anywhere. So now let's take a look at the 27 watt model. So this is made by a company called KAWELL, and these are 27 watt model, again a spot beam pattern. I ordered spot beam because I think that is more useful. So I don't think these are legal. I still have to check that, but I think they are not legal to be used on the road. So even if you're using them, please use it on the country roads or private roads in the farms or something like that. That would be, and frankly that's what these are meant for, because in really dark areas or forests or something, these will really be helpful. So let's take a look at the 27 watt model. So as you can see, this is much smaller, much smaller. So in such a small box, you got two lights, and I'll open just one of them. Again, this comes with a much smaller mounting hardware, similar to the other one. All are made in China only. And here we go. So you can see this is much smaller. I mean, these are half the wattage almost, but the size is like 1/4 of the 51 watt. Again, a metal heatsink on the backs to keep the LEDs cool. And you have your mounting. This is all made of metal. Front is plastic, and you have your 3 watt LEDs, again made by Epistar. At least that's what the description says. And they have their own reflectors inside. And this is also spot beam 30 degrees pattern. So these will be much lighter. They are really light. So this will be ideal for a bike or a motorcycle or something like that, or all-terrain vehicle or something like that, if you have one of those. Again, these are waterproof, and they're supposed to be pretty sturdy. This is what the wire looks like. So there's not a very heavy gauge wire, but I think that should be sufficient for 12 volts, and I think they take about 2 amps. And the lumens on this is rated at 1800 lumens. So each LED is less than 100 lumens per watt. Usually Cree LEDs are supposed to have 100 lumens per watt, and these are each 3 watt LEDs. So each is giving about I think 80 lumens per watt. So you have 9 LEDs, and 9 into 3 is 27. Same one comes in the second box. So for this also there is a wiring kit, and I feel this wiring harness is a little better than the Nilight one, but once I install it, we'll come to know. So this is a push button type, and it also has a relay somewhere in the middle. Yep, the relay is inside over here. Comes with the user's manual. So guys, I'm going to install this on my car, and I'll check the performance and get back to you. So guys, the LED lights are installed, and I'm in my parking lot, and I'll just show you how it looks because there's a wall in front of us. I think it's about 10 meters away, and I've adjusted the exposure on the camera to what I can see with my eyes. So first I'll show you the headlight. So this is the headlight, how it looks. Actually it's more closer to this much. High beam, low beam. I need to adjust my headlights a little bit, I think, because I had HID lights before and I've just changed back to halogens because one of the HID bulbs went away, like it got fused. These are my HID fog lamps. They're just warming up. So these are the fog lamps, just the fog lamps. Fog lamps with headlights, without headlights. So I'll switch off the fog lamps now. Those are HIDs. And now I'm going to switch on the 27 watt LED fog lamps. So this is what it looks like. So I am sort of not happy because the beam is not very focused. It's very flood-like beam. It is getting spread, everywhere. There's a slight warm, like a focus spot you can see on the wall over there, but that is about it. It's gonna get diffused very easily. So let's switch this one off and put the 51 watt. So this is the 51 watts into 2. So these are more whiter and much brighter. Again, they are not focused. Let's switch on the 27 watts again with the 51 watts. So the total brightness with both of them on. Guys, don't use this on your roads in the city. It's just for off-roading or areas where there's nobody coming from the front. So let's switch on everything now. So as you can see, headlights are almost not even useful here. You can barely see the yellow light over there from the headlights. So now everything is on. So a lot of light power over there as you can see, and pretty good for going off-road and seeing everything. So in camera you might see a slight flicker that is not there in real life. That is just because of the camera. So let's take this on the road and see what the performance is. So guys, this is a well-lit road with a lot of street lights, and you can see, let's switch these off. This is with headlights and fog lights. There's only headlights. My headlights are not even visible, I think. And if we switch on LEDs, so you can see how useful they would be in a scenario like this. Obviously you will not use them in a scenario like this because we have good street lighting here. This is our friendly neighborhood dog. And he sits in the middle of the road always. So let's go to a darker road and see how it is. Wherever we are going, there are too many street lights. So I'm not able to find a place where to show. I think we have a dark patch coming. So you can see with my headlights I can barely see anything. So this is a good area to check it out. So you can see, I'm sure the driver is going to really curse me, but for you guys I'll take that. So you can see the illumination, a difference between without these LED lights and with them. So I'm switching on both of them, 27 watts as well as 51 watts. Now the 27 watts are off, only 51. Now I'll switch on the 27 watts. So the 27 watts are not really that powerful. Probably 51 watts are the ones you should go for. So this is another dark area. So I'll switch off my headlight and show it to you. All the 4 LED lamps on, and without the headlights, without the fog lights. Headlights on, fog lamps will take time to warm up, but they're on without them. So it makes a huge difference. But I really wish they were a bit more focused. I bought the most spot beam pattern available, that is 30 degrees of focus, but still they are spreading too much. So if you are in the jungle or something, I think if you want to light up a huge amount of area where you're driving, or if you know you're scared of animals walking onto the road, I think then it'll be a good idea. And on roads, if you're scared somebody runs from the side of the road into the middle of the road, then I think these lights will help you see them, especially on highways. So but just be careful not to blind other people with these, because the glare will be too much. One thing is for sure, that the stock halogen bulbs are pretty useless once you get a taste of these LED lights, or even HIDs. I had the Kenson HIDs in my car. After 3 years, one of the bulbs, got fused or something. So it stopped working, so I had to change both of the lights. Let's check it again. 27 watts, 51 watts. I love this. I love these lights. Look at this vegetation being lit by these LEDs. So that's the kind of area you should use these in. You want to light up the trees above you, you want to light up all the sides, the road ahead, any potholes, anything, speed breakers. You will not miss them. So before making this video, I did go on a long trip with these LED lights, and I was on the highway from Bangalore to Goa, and these lights were really useful. So I came back, and then I didn't get time to make a video. So tonight I'm making this video, but these are really good for the highway. More. I wish I could apologize to every driver or everybody who's getting blinded by this, but I just have to make this video. So like this guy walking in the middle of the road, he's visible. He's really visible. Like these people. So if I switch off the lights, you can see visibility reduces quite a lot. I think you get the point. So thanks for watching this video, guys. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section below. I'll answer them as soon as possible. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. If you liked the video, hit the like button, give me a thumbs up. It really helps me out. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.